Welcome back once again. Now let's continue with the next part. If you are new to the channel, then please do like, share and subscribe, and also click on the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new videos, you will be notified. Now let's continue with the question here. It says, which of the following is an equation of the graph shown in the xy plane above? So whenever they ask you this kind of question, keep it in mind. First you have to give a priority to the intercepts. So what is the intercept of this, and also you have to look at to the whether the line has positive slope or negative slope. We have already discussed when do I say the line to be positive slope, when do I say line to be negative slope, if we have gone through my previous video. If not, then please follow the sequence of videos whatever I have created so far. It clears up all the doubts. So this line will be having a negative slope, the slope will be negative, but you can see all has negative slope, nothing to do with. Then what is the y-intercept is representing? Y-intercept is representing -1. So by keeping that one in mind, either A or D is the answer, because B has a y-intercept of -4, C has a y-intercept of -1/4, which is wrong, which gone out of it. Now what would be the slope again? When we generally give us in terms of graph, we generally find the slope as rise over run. So now let's consider this as the triangle. Okay, this much is representing the rise and this part is representing run. So run is gonna be 4. You can see that there are 4 boxes which is representing the run, and the rise is length of that each box, which is 1. So slope here it is equals to rise over run, which is 1 is the rise and run is 4. And as I said, this line has a negative slope because of the way how it has been representing. Slope should be -1/4. So which option? So -1/4 and y-intercept as -1 matches with option A. So that is the right answer. These kind of questions are common in the SAT exam. Okay, you have to focus on intercepts and the slope, then it will be very easy. 3/5x plus 3/4y equals to 7. Which table gives the 3 values of x and their corresponding values of y for the given equation? I think this type of question we have already solved it before. So they are trying to tell us when the value of x is going to be 1, I should get a value of y as 113/20 as an example. So referring to this one, which gives me the values of x and y. So what should I do? I can just take a help of Desmos. You can take that, type it as in this equation, replace x with 1 and check what is the value of y you are getting. So that will gonna help us, because as you see the value of x as 1, 2, 4 in all the options. So you just need to take a help of graphing calculator and get it done. So type it as it is. First you can type it as 3/5. At the place of x, type it as 1 plus, let me type the y as y itself, 3/4y is equal to 7. Now when x is 1, what is the value of y I am getting? Y I am getting it as 8.5333 something. So am I getting anything in the fraction? Let me just see. 8.533. So I can write down here, when x is 1, y value is gonna be 8.533 recurring. So when x is gonna be 2, when you replace x with by 2, just keep changing the values. Value of y here it is gonna be 7.733. When x equal to 2, y will be 7.733 and so on, recurring. So I think this too much is, this two values are enough. Check it out. Usually Desmos gives us in terms of fraction itself, as long it is irrational number, if the digits after the decimals are non-repeating, non-recurring, it will not give you in the fraction. So here, then what should I do? You have to type those same value. I have to type the value of y as this and check, is it matching with what I got? If it is so, then that itself is the answer. If not, then I have to try with the next value. So 113 divided by 20, what I'm getting? I'm getting value, this value of y is representing 5.65 and x is gonna be 1, which is wrong. Now check out with the next 47/5. What is the value of 47/5 is equal to what? 47/5 that is giving me 9.4, that is also wrong. Then check with the next C value, option C, 148 divided by 148 divided by 15. What I'm getting 9.86, that is also wrong. Then definitely option D will be your answer. You can check it out. So when the value of x is 1, value of y I supposed to get it as, type it as 128 divided by 15, which is giving me 8.533, which matching with what I have written. See, when x is gonna be 1, when x is 1, value of y should be 8.533, and here it is saying x is 1, 128 divided by 15 is same as 8.533. It is matching with what we have predicted from the equation on the Desmos. So we should go D is the right answer. If you want to clarify for the second value, no need actually, but I'm just going in a more detail. But in exam, don't do that. So as long you found the one value correct, just select it and move next. But we just want to reclarify 116 by 15, what you will be getting, 7.733. This is the value of y when x is gonna be 2, 7.733, and that's what also we got from the equation. So make sense with option D as the right answer for this. So this is how the questions can be asked. Take the values of x and predict the values of y. Whichever option is matching, that would be your choice. Alright. An employee at a restaurant prepares sandwiches and salads. It takes the employee 1.5 minutes to prepare a sandwich and 1.9 minutes to prepare a salad. The employee spends a total of 46.1 minutes preparing X sandwiches and Y number of salads. Which equation represents this situation? It's very simple. That's why they also say difficulty level is easy. So each sandwich is like taking 1.5 minutes and a person is making X number of sandwiches. The total time spent to make sandwiches is gonna be 1.5 times X plus what is the total number of time taken to make Y number of salads. It's gonna be 1.9 Y. This combinedly a person spent a total time as 46.1 minutes. So this is an equation which is telling us to this situation. So I should go with an option 1.5x plus 1.9y equal to 46.1 matches with option B. It's a simple question. You just need to set up an equation for the given information. In the xy plane, line P has a slope of negative 5 by 3 and x-intercept of negative 6, 0. What is the y coordinate of the y-intercept of the P? They're asking you what is the y coordinate of the y-intercept. In short, they're asking me what is the y-intercept for this line what has been given. So how do we do that? As they clearly told us, this line has a slope. So you can write an equation y equals to mx plus b is an equation of a line. And you see slope is gonna be, that is m value here, it is gonna be negative 5 by 3, which is already has given. Then this equation turns to be y equal to negative 5 by 3x plus b. Now to find out the value of b, which is the y-intercept of y coordinate, you can take a help of x and y values. You can substitute them and you will be getting it as this. First value is always x, second value is always y. Substitute 0 equal to minus 5 by 3 times negative 6 plus b. So that gives me 0 equal to minus 5 by 3 times negative 6. That gives me negative 3 times 1. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is gonna be 6. So minus 5 times minus 2 is gonna be positive 10 plus b. Now when you take this to the other side, because we have to solve for b, which gives me b equal to negative 10. As we know, when you take the number from one side to another, sign should be changed. So we get b as negative 10. That itself is the y-intercept, y coordinate of y-intercept. So we are asked us to find out b, which we got it as negative 10. It's a simple question, but I don't know why they said it as difficulty level is hard. It's very simple. On a 210-mile trip, Cameron drove at an average speed of 60 miles per hour for first X hours. He then completed the trip driving at an average speed of 50 miles per hour for the remaining Y hours. If X equals to 1, what is the value of Y? Again, it's a simple question. See, first a person is driving for X number of hours with an average speed of 60 miles. So the total distance covered in X number of hours is going to be 60 times X plus the remaining distance he is covering up with the speed of 50 miles per hour, and he is taking Y number of hours as the question says. Then it becomes 50Y, the total trip which is 210 miles, setting up equals to 210. Now they are asking me in this equation, if X is gonna be 1, what is the value of Y? I just need to replace X with a 1 and find it out what value of Y we gonna get. So it's gonna be 60 times 1 plus 50 times Y equals to 210. You can rearrange it by taking the numbers to other side, divide by 50, or straightforward take a help of Desmos. So we can take it here it as we know the Desmos very helpful. So 60 times X plus 50 times Y is equal to what we have, 210. So question asked us what is the value of Y when X is gonna be 1. You replace just X with 1, you'll be getting the value of Y, which is gonna be 3. So first value is always X, second value is Y, so I should get value of Y as 3. So I should get Y equal to 3 is the answer to this. So now when a person is driving or going on a trip, he is going with 60 miles per hour for 1 hour. Then to cover the remaining distance, he should ride or travel 3 hours with the speed of 50 miles per hour. So makes sense. 3 is the right answer to this. It's a simple question.